What's the deal out there? It's your boy RedGame27. Once again, I want to thank you for joining my channel. Today, I want to give you my top 5 reasons why the Wii U is a failure. I hate to do this, but I don't know what would it take to put it to y'all fanboys fucking heads of why the Wii U is a failure. It's not the gaming industry's fault, like y'all always blaming the gaming industries. It's Nintendo's fault. Or you could say I put blame on both parties because of lack of communication, because both ends are stubborn. But we already know how Nintendo is. But let's go ahead and go to my number 5 reason why the Wii U is a failure. Number 5, catering towards kids. Okay, ever since the Wii came out, yes, the Wii was a massive success, a blockbuster hit. And you know, if you want to go by their top 10 games, the top 10 selling Wii games, they're all Nintendo games, like Nintendo exclusives, no third parties. You know, they had a decent amount of third party support on the Wii. They just didn't sell as well, like Super Mario Galaxy, Smash Brothers, Wii Fit, you know, the games like that, you know. But you know, of course, if you was an Xbox owner or a PlayStation owner, you know that the top selling games was like Call of Duties, Assassin's Creed, you know, Grand Theft Auto, you know, stuff like that's a top selling games on the PlayStation and Xbox. But that's not the case on the Nintendo side, because you know, a lot of Nintendo gamers, a lot of old school Nintendo gamers that used to like Nintendo had jumped ship from the Nintendo side to either Xbox or PlayStation because they can't take Nintendo serious, because a lot of these people that grew up with Nintendo, they grew up from playing Nintendo games, and basically Nintendo just couldn't grow up with them. They just basically stick in the past, thinking that everybody is a child. But you know, it's just stuff like that is the main reason why nobody can't take the Wii U serious. That's why a lot of people are talking about they're catering towards kids. And if you want to go by the Amiibos, Nintendo, they have gone Amiibo crazy ever since they even introduced the market to Amiibos, and it was a smart move. You know, if you want to go by business, the business aspect of it, it's a smart move. They made a lot of money, lots of profits, but you know, profits don't freaking sell consoles. Profits don't freaking put video games in my system. I want games. Fuck the profits. A lot of these fanboys out here keep talking about, well, Nintendo make profits. Profits is profits. Profit that. Okay, where the fuck is my motherfucking games? That's the issue. I need my motherfucking games. And with this past E3 we just had, the digital event, it was a freaking, I don't know what the fuck that shit was. It was an unforgivable E3. That's all I can say, because it seemed like a majority. I won't say majority. Over half. Well, I'm gonna say half of the E3 was concentrated on Amiibos. Every game that they throw out at us is, you know, after that they going to give us the Amiibo talk. You know, how the Amiibo gonna work with this game, Amiibo this, Amiibo that. You know, the Amiibo, whatever the name of that game, Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. Like, oh my fucking god, these goddamn Amiibos. Like, these motherfuckers out here was freaking praising the freaking digital event because they was happy about the games that they want. But but honestly, that shit was shit, and they got a lot of backlash for their E3. They basically, they was sorry, but then again, they was not sorry because of a lot of arrogancy that was coming from Iwata, a lot of arrogancy that was coming from Reggie Fils-Aimé, saying some of the dumbest stuff. Oh, oops, I shouldn't have said that. I said Iwata, he passed away. Don't fucking get all pissed off at me, fanboys. But like I was saying, man, the toys, the kid-friendly atmosphere, it's not selling consoles. I'm just being real. And a lot of people just can't take them serious no more. Let's go to number 4. The name. The name. Wii U. Okay, it still has Wii. Wii was last generation. We had enough of the Wii. Just being honest. Like, yes, the Wii had hit the market. It was a jackpot. It struck gold. They came out with the Wii at the right fucking time. Like, they could not find any better time to release that console. And the console, the price was freaking. It was like, at least, I believe it came out was around $250 when it first came out. It was a lot cheaper than the Xbox 360. It was a lot cheaper than the PS3, especially PS3, because they came out with a ridiculous freaking launch price, and that was the main reason why the PS3 they start off real slow, because nobody didn't want to buy that shit for $300. I mean, I'm not $300 for fucking $500. That shit, I don't even know what to say. And around that time, the 360 games was running a lot better than the PS3 games. So around that time, the Xbox 360 was the system to go to around that time. And the name of this Wii U was terrible. Nintendo was freaking trying to fucking ride off the Wii name, thinking that a lot of people is still going to buy the consoles, thinking that the people that actually bought the Wii was going to buy the Wii U. No, Nintendo. Oh my God, where have y'all been? Have y'all even thought about the mobile market that was freaking booming right now? Majority of the gamers around the world play on the mobile devices, tablets, smartphones, whatever. Like, the mobile market, like, that's the main reason why Nintendo is freaking trying to go mobile right now, because they see that it is a market for them. They see that the mobile market is freaking taking a lot of their 3DS sales. So that's why Nintendo is forcefully doing it. Just being real, they forcefully doing it. Honestly, they don't want to do it, because they even said it that they don't want to do it, but they are forced to do it by their investors. And the Wii name was fucking terrible. Like, a bunch of soccer moms, a bunch of elderly people, a lot of people that don't even never play games bought a Wii because of the coolness of the motion controls with the Wii Sports. That's so like crazy. You know, the motion control thing was a hit. It was a jackpot, but it was only a one-time thing, and it's never gonna happen again. Leave out the motion controls. Like, when the NX come out, honestly, I think y'all gonna do it anyway, because Nintendo wants to do what Nintendo wants to do. But the name was terrible. Let's go ahead and go to number 3. Marketing. It was kind of like the last one I just said about the name. Marketing. They are relying on the Wii name to market their consoles, in which it backfired pretty bad. When you could come out with a console freaking a year before PS4, Xbox One, you come out with your console and they overlap your ass. That's not good. You was out already for over a year. Then all of a sudden Xbox, all of a sudden Microsoft came out and freaking overlapped your ass, especially the PS4. They overlapped the Wii U almost 3 times. Almost 3 times. I believe the PS4 sales is like around 24, 25 million, and the Wii U is still sitting at around 10 something million. So pretty soon, the freaking PS4 is about to overlap the Wii U 3 times. And that's not good at all. That's pretty bad. That is ridiculous. And they don't even market their damn games. The games that they market, Smash Brothers, yes, Mario Kart, it sells really well. It sells really well. You know, if Zelda was out, it kept getting delayed, they will market the shit out of Zelda, because Zelda sells really well. So, you know, if you want to go by these little penny indie games like Mario Party, you know, they market it, but they didn't market it as much as Smash Brothers. Oh, what's Splatoon? They market the hell out of Splatoon because it's a very new IP and people was very interested in it. And as soon as they saw the sales of this game, they kept marketing the game. They kept marketing. They are still marketing the game to this day. The game came out in May, and to this day, they are still marketing the game. It's all about marketing, and Nintendo refuses to market their games. And you got games like hardcore games like Fatal Frame, supposed to be a retail version, but for some reason it's gonna be a freaking digital only. And I feel that Nintendo don't even think it's gonna sell because they don't want to market the goddamn thing, because they want to keep the Wii U a kid-friendly system. They don't want nobody to know that the freaking Fatal Frame is coming out. The fans demanded Fatal Frame. It was a movement for them to give us a Fatal Frame. It was supposed to be only a Japan release, but they had an Operation Rainfall, you know, to have Nintendo bring this game over to the States or Europe, and they listened and they finally gave it to us, but they gave it to us in the way we didn't want. I'm not sure if the game's gonna be retail or digital in Europe. I think it might be retail, but it's digital only in the US, in which is fucking pathetic. And yes, the marketing is Nintendo's biggest nemesis this generation. They don't market the game, so why should they want third parties to put games in their console if they don't market their own shit? Let's go ahead and go to number 2. AAA titles. Oh my god, how many times I'm going to bring up AAA? You have to have third-party support in order to succeed. Nintendo thought they can go a generation without third-party support, and it backfired pretty badly. The fanboys thought Nintendo could survive without third-party. No. Ha! Just look at the sales. It tells you. Nobody don't want no console just for exclusives. People want exclusives and third-party. Mostly, they want third-party. Because if it's all about exclusives, then the freaking PS4 or the Xbox One would be selling as well as they are selling right now. Because they barely even got exclusives. It's all about third-party support. Third-party run the gaming industry, fanboys. Nintendo used to run the industry 20 years ago. Not anymore. Not anymore. you know, the Wii U missed out on freaking Grand Theft Auto 5. This game, to this day, is still selling. Grand Theft Auto 5 has been out for years, and it's still selling in the top 10. And Nintendo refuses to put that on their system. So what did Nintendo do? They get some rip-off kit version, Lego City Undercover. I'm not knocking the game. It was pretty fun, but it's not a Grand Theft Auto. That's what they got in replace. And you know exactly what Nintendo had released right alongside Grand Theft Auto? The Wonderful 101. Not knocking the game. It was brand new IP. But it's not Grand Theft Auto. Come on, you have to have strong third-party support in order to succeed. You know, Assassin's Creed. You know, even though a lot of people getting sick of it, but it still sells well. Call of Duty. People getting sick of it, but it still sells well. Third party is key. Just being honest. Star Wars Battlefront 3. I'm pretty sure this game is going to sell really well because this game has a lot of hype behind it. Lots of hype. And I played it. It's a wonderful game. I really like. I'm pretty sure it's going to sell really well because everybody's hyping the game up. And I have a good feeling it's going to be it's going to sell. It's going to sell a lot better than Battlefield. It's basically a Battlefield game with Star Wars skin. It's going to sell well. Believe that. But like I said, it's all about AAA. And Nintendo still don't think that AAA matters. It matters. And it goes to my number 1. It's going to go to my number 1 because I went on and on with this video. Standard fucking features, y'all. How many times I got to tell y'all fanboys? Standard features is key. If you don't have standard features, then it's gonna run off a lot of gamers and go to the other consoles, go to the PlayStation, go to the Xbox. If you don't have standard features, you don't have an achievement system. If you don't have the graphics that is on par with the competition, you don't have voice chat. You don't have all the stuff that you see on the best-selling best-selling consoles like the PlayStation 4, the second best seller Xbox One. If you don't have what they got, then what the hell? Why even try? Why even try no more? If you're not going to keep up with the competition, if you're not going to keep up with standard time, standard features, this shit is standard. Having a freaking Twitch app, which is standard this generation, Twitch is very important. Even though Reggie Fils-Aimé said it's boring, you know, having Twitch on their Wii U. See, Reggie Fils-Aimé, he's talking for other people. Don't say that I said it is boring. I like Nintendo, but I still want Nintendo to have a Twitch app so I can share my games with other people that likes to watch other people play video games. Yes, lots of people, I mean millions of people, like to watch other people play video games. I don't know why. I'm not a fan of watching people play games, but it is what it is. Even though when I stream, I talk to some of my regulars and they like to watch me play games, and at the same time, I freaking talk with them. You know, so I guess it's kind of like we conversate with one another while I'm playing video games. So I guess that's why a lot of people like to watch people play video games, so they can interact with the person that's playing the game. So, you know, Twitch is very important. And I believe on a PS4 they have a YouTube app too. So I wish the Xbox One had one, so I could stream on a YouTube channel. But Twitch is fine. Twitch is better than YouTube if you go about streaming. The service is a lot better on Twitch. And you know, like I say, standard features is key. Standard fucking features, man. You know, the 1080p, you know, the resolutions, all that shit is standard. And just by every Nintendo game is 720p. You know, what majority of them by 720p, and I'm just being real, man. A lot of this stuff should have been standard. Nintendo should have looked at what Microsoft and Sony, you know, see what they have, and so they can either try to match what they have or try to one up them. They should have done it, you know. But Nintendo wants to do Nintendo wants to do what Nintendo wants to do, and by them doing what they want to do, it backfired. They shot themselves in the foot, and they wanted to freaking stay behind. They basically want to stay in the back seat, be the third wheel. And that's not the Nintendo I grew up with. It's not. And if they continuously and do the same bullshit with the NX, it's it, man. It's over. It is over. Because what's the point of coming out with a new system? What's the point of coming out with a new system, and if you don't even have the fucking standard features, and the fucking fan base is gone? 100 million Wii owners, down to 10 million Wii U owners, and going on this 4th year. I pretty much doubt the Wii U will sell above 13 million, maybe 12, but 13, no. I say it'll sell maybe 12.5 million before the launch of the NX. And yes, if the NX will be the same situation, then it's over for Nintendo, especially on the home console market. They can still do they still do good on their handhelds. It still sells really well. But what's the point of coming out with another home console if they still going to continuously and give us the same bullshit and think that we all are still children having these kiddie ass games? There is nothing wrong with kiddie games. Nothing wrong with kiddie games. But you have to back it up with third-party support. You have to have hardcore games on your system so you can have the hardcore gamers coming to your system. Anyway, guys, y'all just let me know how y'all feel about my top 5 list of the failure of the Wii U. Do y'all have a different list? Do y'all want to switch up my top 5? Just give me y'all thoughts and y'all opinions about, you know, the failures of the Wii U and what should Nintendo have done in order to make their system sell more than what they sell now. Y'all just let me know how y'all feel about it in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe, and share my videos. And once again, this is your boy Regame27, and y'all have a good day.